Why, hello there, my lovely chickens and chickadees of the world, and welcome to another episode of Theatre Unscripted. For today's Beyond the Curtain conversation, I'm going to be talking about our upcoming theatrical production of The Little Shop of Horrors and showing you a little speed draw. So our show is an adaptation of the 1960s cult classic. You may be asking yourself, is this a musical? But it's not. The version that most people are more aware of or maybe have seen is the 1980s version with Rick Moranis. We are going back to the roots of the film and doing the 1960s adaptation of the original cult classic. Now, this film is a B-rated movie, but it was hilarious. It was mainly based on plays on words and an up-and-coming cast. A very early appearance of a young Jack Nicholson. As you can see here on the poster that I am working on, I decided to photograph the actors. A little shout out to our local Costa. I really liked the backdrop. I thought it was cool. The plants kind of peeking in there, you know. And yeah, I thought it would be really nice to photograph them and turn them into a cartoon, let's say. Of course, we are adapting it to our own needs, to what we find kind of funny, and still keeping it in the time period, giving it our own twist, and keeping the text itself alive. So the text was originally transcribed by me and Guglielmo. When we saw the film, we're like, man, this is hilarious. So that was the original inspiration, and we thought, well, why don't we put it on a stage? So that is a little bit of the background of how we chose to do this. Because, yeah, not enough love is given to this silly comedy. And yes, it is a comedy. We all know, oh, The Little Shop of Horrors. No, we hope that you will be laughing. Anyway, so we're sticking still with the 60s vibe, and I decided to go ahead and show that in our poster. So, of course, it's kind of difficult to find 60s garb, but I decided to kind of transform the actors a little bit. We went over to our Costa and took some nice pictures because I really like this kind of arch that they have. You can see it in the background of the picture. And I thought, wow, this is really cool. It looks kind of like a flower shop. We went there, took a few pictures, and actors came nicely dressed, but I decided to kind of give them a more 60s look. So I ended up crossing Kita's legs, as you can see. If you look at pictures of models of Audrey Hepburn, you will see that they have this kind of pose where they have their legs crossed. I also took off the belt and gave her a little ribbon because I wanted to tie it in with the rest of the cast and gave her more of a 60s updo. Same with Milan, I gave him this nice voluminous look here. And yeah, I decided, let's give them all some red carnations. For Guglielmo, same thing. I changed his trousers to give them a more traditional 60s suspender vibe. The idea was to get him to be a little bit scared of Mushnik. So a little bit about the play. This is all happening in a flower shop. Mushnik, played by Milan, is the owner. The beautiful Kira plays our Audrey, and Guglielmo is our silly Seymour. A little bit about my idea here with this piece. So I wanted to kind of pay homage to the animation of this time period, which usually had kind of more simplified designs, because obviously if you are going to animate a cartoon or something, right? If you look at Disney even, you have the foreground, the characters that are moving that are a little bit more simplified, and the background is a lot more intense and detailed. So that was kind of the idea. You see me here shading the background, and my lovely actors are a bit more simplified. I tried to take all of their features and stay true to them because, I don't know, I'm not a really big fan of cleaning things up and hiding things. I made sure to add every single little freckle. So come on down to our show. It's going to be a lot of fun. The cast is amazing, and everybody has been working so hard to make this come to life. This silly comedy is going to be to die for. We will be premiering on the 20th of June at Divarlo Comedie. Or you could also come to our closing night on the 28th of June, also at Divarlo Comedie, 7:30 p.m. Make sure that you get your tickets now. They are currently on sale on the New Visions Theater website. Seating is assigned, so make sure that you pick a seat next to your friends. If you'd like to see us do more of this kind of video, some more speed draws, I think it's really cool to show that, we are making real art in the AI era. So let me know if you like this. I have another one that I'm thinking of making. It's kind of weird for me to be on this side listening to my voice, as I'm usually the director. So yeah, I guess I should have said I am the director of this play. So please come see it, and I really hope to see you then. Until then, make sure that you stay tuned for more New Visions.